Air signs, there's somebody that you are separated from whom you feel like the two of you could be a power couple, but you're mirroring one another right now. Like, however you're feeling, they're feeling. Some of the things that you're thinking, they're thinking. But you're at a distance from this person. And either one or both of you allowed people from the outside of the connection to come in between the two of you. They were projecting their own negativity, their negative thoughts, or, perspectives about your connection into the situation. And you might have, walked away from something that you truly wanted. This is somebody whom you're missing. They're missing you. Somebody also is watching the other person's social media. And there was definitely some deceit going on in this connection. Pretty much somebody, and it's not necessarily in a bad way, but the deceit was more like you were pretending like you saw this person as, your power couple person, but you was pretending like that you didn't view them that way. You were pretending like they weren't who, you really thought they were. And it was because you didn't want to boost their ego, or you didn't want to, stroke their ego or something like that. Let's see what's going on, because I ain't gonna lie, this is already a little messy. So let's see what's going on. We've already done our pre-shuffle and our prayer off camera. So air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if that is you, or if you're a cross watcher, this video could resonate with you. But as always, babies, if it don't resonate, don't force it. If it don't apply, let it fly. The only way to know exactly what energy is yours is by booking a personal reading with me, which you can find my website in the description, as well as all of my other social media platforms if you are open to following. You can also subscribe to the channel by viewing the channel. And heads up, every Tuesday this month, for the month of September, every Tuesday, okay? Every Tuesday is Tarot Tuesday, $10 off of any tarot reading except for the mini read and the single questions. That's the only thing you can't get the discount on, baby. I'm sorry. But every Tuesday you can take $10 off your reading. You don't have to get it on Tuesday. As long as you book it on Tuesday, you are good. And we are already, Spirit has been loud. I've been, every video that I've recorded, Spirit has been loud. They've been talking. They've been real clear and concise, right? I'm going to let you know we're starting off with 2:22 on the timer. So let's see how this person is currently feeling about you. How is this person currently feeling about my air sign collective, Spirit? Two of Swords. Two of Cups reversed. Seven of Wands. Tell me how else this person is feeling about air signs. Judgment in reverse. 3:33 on the timer. So this person is, it's like there's two sides to the sword. This is a double-edged sword. It's like, this is somebody who loves you and they care about you, but at the same time, they're not happy with you right now. This person is feeling away. There could have been some sort of an ending or something that took place recently, or something that put y'all out of alignment, which made this person more guarded. It's like this person felt the need to enforce their boundaries with you. They felt like this connection wasn't growing, it wasn't evolving, it wasn't ascending, it wasn't doing anything. So let's see what got this person feeling this way. Clarify the Two of Swords. What did I say? I just told you I was an ending or something that took place. Clarify the Two of Cups reverse. Look, then we got the Eight of Cups. Calling it already. I told y'all, Spirit been clear. Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands for me. Look at that. Look at this combo. Look at this. Clarify the Judgment in reverse. Clarify Judgment in reverse. So there's some sort of truth or something that came out about a situation whether it's between you and that person or just something about you in general. Because I did see the Queen of Wands, so it very well could have been involving someone else. I got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles right here on the bottom of the deck. So somebody might have been dealing with two different people. Somebody could have fire sign placements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody could have earth sign placements, Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But this person feels like they had to make a decision to walk away from this situation because not only was this connection out of alignment with what it is that they were truly desiring, not only for themselves, but from you, they were unhappy. They were dissatisfied. And it's like they felt like they were just repeating this codependent, toxic cycle with you. And it's something that they finally said, no more. No more. I'm not going to do it. And they had to enforce their boundaries. They're now more guarded. Or either this person realized it may not have been a truth. For some of you, a truth came out about a situation, like with what I just said. But for others of you, or it could be both, that this person finally got some clarity on the fact that this was just a codependent connection that was lacking in growth and evolution. It's like, yeah, this was more so a lustful connection. This was like, and I'm not saying there's no love here, but it was more so based on physical intimacy and connection than it was on love and longevity. So this is how this person is currently feeling about you. Tell me more, Spirit. We got the Tower in reverse. Why is the Tower in reverse? Give me a second. We got a floor card here. And we're not going to take it. So, clarify the Tower in reverse for me, Spirit. New bitch on my nerves. Going back on your word. Okay. The Chariot in reverse. So why is the Tower and the Chariot in reverse? It's like this person is realizing that this is something that they simply just can't pursue right now. And it's like I said, they're thinking more clearly. They're seeing things from a different perspective. They're being a little smarter. There's some clarity here. And they're like, I can't pursue this. I can't keep doing this. This is not a cycle I want to repeat. And they're choosing to walk away from it. They're choosing to let go. Tell me more about how this person's feeling, Spirit. This is pretty clear. It's really clear and concise. There's really no confusion. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Hierophant in reverse. What about it? Again, we're getting pretty much, it's honestly just repetitive. It's like this person basically started putting their happiness, their wants, their desires before their love that they have for you. And they feel like it didn't align with what they wanted. Like this person might have wanted something more solid, more stable. They might have wanted like an actual relationship with you or some sort of a commitment, like, you know, something. But it wasn't happening that way. And this person was just like, okay, cool. I'm going to leave this be. I'm going to leave this situation where it is. It's not growing. It is stagnant. It is, you know, it's not helping me to evolve. It's not evolving. It's not helping the other person to evolve. So we are going to let it go. So let's see if Spirit can tell me more about the situation. Like what made them, what happened to give them some clarity? What happened? What happened to give them clarity? Clarify the Three of Cups. Whoops. Clarify the Three of Cups. Okay, there we go. Why is the Three of Cups here with the Nine of Wands? It was a third party situation. Now, whether that third party was another person or you know, you just not prioritizing them or putting other things or people before them. And this person pretty much got tired of it. Again, and we picked up on that in the beginning. It was a third party situation. This person walked away from what no longer was serving them. And then as I'm saying that, we literally got the Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom of the deck. So that there's a side. Look, and I was going to say 10-10. Look, 10 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. And then we already got the 9 of Wands right here. That person was overburdened. Look, then the 2 of Pentacles. Somebody was juggling two situations. Somebody, but I was about to say double life. Somebody was definitely living a double life. Somebody was juggling 2 situations, and this person was like, nope, I don't want to be a part of it anymore. And they walked away. And that cycle, it was necessary for that cycle to end. So, that was pretty straightforward, right? That was pretty straightforward. That's how that person is feeling about you. They still love you. They still care about you, but they're like, I'm not going to be nobody's third wheel. I'm not going to be nobody's option. I'm not going to, you know, do this juggling shit, this back and forth. Nope, I'm not doing it. 1, 2, 3 on the timer. 11, 22 too. So let's see how you're currently feeling about them. Because apparently you see them as somebody you could you could be a power couple with. This is somebody you're still having naughty thoughts about. Let's see. How does my air sign collective currently feel about this person? Four of Swords. King of Swords. Tell me where. Give me a second. You also got the Judgment in reverse. But we got a couple of floor cards here. Not going to take them, so I ain't even going to tell you what they are. Tell me more about how air sign is feeling about this person. Okay. I just heard you feel like this person wants more than what you can give them, or more than what you were willing to give them. You feel like this person was asking you for a little too much. So you decided to kind of back away from the situation because maybe something about the other connection was easier for you. It was easier for you to navigate, tolerate, whatever the case may be. And you were more than aware that this connection wasn't growing. It's already crossed your mind. You knew it. Tell me more. Actually, clarify the Four of Swords. Clarify the Four of Swords. Seven of Swords reverse. Clarify the King of Swords. King of Cups. Clarify the Judgment reverse. Clarify Judgment reverse. Knight of Swords. Y'all got a couple of the same cards already. Clarify the Six of Wands. That was the Devil and the Hangman, both in reverse. So it's like on the outside, you're coming off really composed and like you're making this logical decision about, you know, this separation between you and this person. But underneath the surface, really you in your feelings. But you're just containing them well. That's all. It's like you might have had good intentions for this person, but your strategy was all wrong. You might have had good intentions, but your strategy wasn't wrong. I mean, your strategy was wrong. Like you didn't handle the situation. Now, keep in mind the roles can be reversed. So whomever I'm talking to, you didn't handle the situation the way that you should have handled it. It's like you really wanted a life with this person. You really wanted to build something with this person, but you went about doing it the wrong way, basically, and that caused for you to lose the person. Tell me, why is the Seven of Swords here in reverse with the Four of Swords? Y'all, hold on a second. I think somebody's at my door. Give me a second. Nobody's at my door. My dog is just barking to be barking. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Alright. Why is the Four of Swords here with the Seven of Swords in reverse? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, and why is the Devil in reverse with the Six of Wands? For some of you, you feel like this person, it's like you wanted them to be understanding of your perspective, but you knew that whatever it was that you have going on with whomever else, it wasn't going to work for this person. But it was like you wanted them to be understanding. You wanted them to be patient. You wanted them to wait around. You wanted them to work on it with you. But you knew this person eventually was going to pull away from the situation because you knew that they were growing. You knew that they were evolving. You knew that they were becoming more aware and more conscious and separating themselves with this Devil in reverse. They were separating themselves from the things that no longer serve them. Then you got the Six of Wands right there. So that person, like, they like, you know, like this person started basically just putting themselves first. And it's like, you know that this person also has the ability to have options. They have the ability to have options. But you were trying to hold on to this person for your own selfish reasons. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. What about the Fool? Clarify the Fool. This person is really irritated with you too. Because I'm like irritated for no reason. I have no reason to be irritated right now. This person's really irritated with you. What about the Fool and the Knight of Pentacles? What about the Six of Swords? I told you. Like, y'all wanted to build something with this person, but you wanted them to basically just wait around for you, and that's not fair. While you took your sweet ass time with the Knight of Pentacles, you wanted them to wait around. And for some of you, you could have been exploring other options. It could have been more than one person. Again, more than, you know, one responsibility. A lot of distractions were coming in between you and this person. And it's like you wanted a new, fresh beginning with them. You wanted to kind of leap into the unknown, but then you just started taking your sweet ass time with doing it. And it eventually got your ass left. I'm sorry to say it that. Actually, let me stop saying it. I'm not sorry to say it that way. But it eventually got, you know, it made this person walk out. Tell me more, Spirit. Actually, tell me more about how air signs feels about this person. The moon. Why is the moon here? You may want to talk to this person, but you're scared to reach out. Clarify the moon. Okay, so we got a few different cards. I just need one. Clarify the moon. And of course, we get 4 cards. Clarify the moon. You're scared of commitment. You're scared of actually committing to someone. It makes you anxious. It makes you uncomfortable. It makes you feel tied down. It makes you feel tethered. And then we got the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Like, commitment is not your thing. Like, you've been in some, I put it like this, you've been in some connections, some relationships, and you've been in commitments, but you've never truly been in a healthy one. You've never truly been in a healthy commitment. So it's like you're afraid of repeating those cycles and patterns with this person that you truly value, that you feel like y'all could have this together, but you're afraid to do the work. You're afraid to do the work that you need to do on yourself. Look, this is somebody you actually want to build with. Why is the 4 of Wands here? Why is the 4 of Wands here? We're talking about somebody who now is more guarded towards you, but you want a new passionate beginning with them. You want a new passionate beginning with this person. It's like you want clarity between you and this person. You want to have a conversation with this person. You want to start brand new. But you know it's going to take some time and some patience. But you view that person as your wish fulfillment. You view them as your ultimate happiness. So that's how they're feeling about you. They feeling the way. They walked away. And they're like, nope, I'm good. I'm not about to play. We're not about to play those games. I'm not about to do that. Either I'm the one or nobody. Like, I'm nothing to you. And then you're over here like, but. Air signs, air signs, air signs. What are you afraid of, baby? You're afraid of actually getting it right? I'm just saying, look, miss you. And then take a chance and a risk, a leap of faith. That's what y'all need to do. At least that's what Spirit's saying. I ain't telling you what to do. You know I don't tell y'all what to do. Spirit, give me a few oracle cards for my air sign collective. Didn't I tell y'all at the beginning y'all was mirroring one another? Y'all are mirroring each other. Give me more for my air sign collective, Spirit. No people, the end, opportunity. What about it? What about trash? Some of you, what I'm hearing is you've been settling. You've been settling for, and I'm not calling nobody trash, but you've been settling for situations that are worthless. You've been settling in situations and for situations that are worthless to you. And it's left you feeling empty. It's left you feeling alone. It's left you feeling isolated. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. And for some of you, the reason why you're constantly, giving into the illusions of the things around you is because you're intoxicated. You may be, dealing with some sort of an addiction. You may have some toxic attachments or habits that are clouding your perception of reality. What about sing, soul, sing, praise, performance? For some of you, what's standing out most to me is the performance portion where it's like you're being it's like you're not even being your authentic self with the people that you're around. You're being so performative. And that's exhausting. You're being very performative. Like you're having to put on a mask and pretend to be something that you're not, just to maintain these connections, and they're not even in alignment with you. It's like you're trying to grow and you're trying to ascend, but they keep pulling you down to a place that you're actually outgrowing. You haven't fully outgrown it, but you're trying to. And then look, there's coercion. Some of these people could even be for some of you, somebody has coerced you into some sort of a commitment. And that could have pulled you away from that person too. Somebody could have manipulated you into either being with them or choosing them. And that kept you from the path that you were truly aligned with. Encounter. Meet by chance, love at first sight, crush. This is how you feel about that person. Like y'all met, y'all vibed, and the vibe was different, the energy's different, the connection's different. But as usual, divine timing is at play here. So it's like you haven't learned the necessary lessons that you were intended to learn. So you going back to whomever or whatever you went back to, you were supposed to. Because your spirit team knows that you haven't learned the lessons that you were supposed to learn yet. They know. They know that you haven't. So sometimes and I think we said this in one of your readings where I was like, for some of you, and I think you actually might have left the situation. So basically you left the situation and you went back. Spirit says you're literally tormenting yourself. You're tormenting yourself. You literally are. Like at this point, you're creating the bondage. You're creating the anxiety. You're creating the depression. You're creating your problems. You're manifesting this in your life. You got anything else for me, Spirit? Again, you're still missing and reminiscing about this person. But that's the person or situation that you went back to. There is going to be some sort of a truth that is exposed in that situation where more than likely you're going to walk away again and you're going to break up with that person, leave them, and you're going to go back to that other person screaming how sorry you are. Again, these roles could be reversed. These roles could be reversed. Some of you are drinking the pain away, but there's a message here that you may send this person. You may even send the person this message when you're intoxicated because you feel like there's some unfinished business between y'all. And right as I'm saying that, reconcile. So we're actually going to end that reading right there for y'all loves. We're going to end that reading right there. As usual, air signs, I hate to say it, but we got a messy ass situation here. You know what I'm saying? In order for y'all to get out of the mess, you're the ones that are responsible for changing your energy, your decisions, and your habits. But as always, I appreciate y'all for watching and tuning in, and I will see y'all next time. I love you.